Let's see. Hello, everybody. If you're here, go ahead and put something in the chat box for me. Let me know that you're here. Hello, everybody. We're trying double streaming tonight. So we're trying to be on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So let me know if you're here. Let me know if you are here. Hey, what's up? Put something in the chat box. Let me know that you're here. We're on Facebook and on YouTube. So if one isn't good, you can use the other one. But we're on two different streaming platforms tonight. All right. We'll give just a couple minutes before we get started, and then we'll jump right on in. Give everybody just a moment. All right. How's everyone? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. All right. So for my people who are here now, I'm going to go ahead and let you know that we do have on Facebook on Let's Talk 360. We have a group. It's a private group that will be used to upload homework on and practice videos. And I'll talk a little bit towards the end of the class what that's about. So will you type that if you don't mind? So we have practice groups on Let's Talk 360. And that's Let's just with two T's. Okay. So thank you. All right, practice groups. Appreciate it. All right, so that's going to really help you make sure that you can get your practice on and get your learning on. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. What we're going to be talking about are descriptors today. So all on weeks 1, 2, and 3, we've been going a lot on just the language of itself and how the sentence structure works. And today my goal is to give you just a lot of signs so you can start building even more sentences. But just a quick review, since we've been away for a little bit, is we've talked about the 5 parameters of American Sign Language. We talked about the importance of the hand shape, palm orientation, facial expressions, movement, and palm orientation. So make sure that each sign has one of those, all 5 of those parameters applied to it. All right. And then we talked a lot about facial expressions last time and making sure you convey the emotion of what you are trying to sign. So before we start a sentence, I'm going to go ahead and give you a couple of sentence structure outlines that we use in helping us to start signing a sign. So the very first thing we always want to sign is our time. So the first thing we sign is time. So that's things like now, or yesterday or tomorrow. If you are signing in present tense, then you don't have to sign now. But if you need to indicate past or future, you have to put that first. But before you do anything, I really recommend that you make sure that you have the right facial expression with it. That's going to slow down your sign language and make sure that you focus on the visual context of it and not just you trying to match English words with sign. Okay, so if you have your book, we're going to be on page 213, and we're going to go straight to going over signs tonight. All right, so are you ready to learn some sign language tonight? Let me know in the chat boxes. Hello, everybody. So we are going straight over signs, and then in that, I'm going to warm you up and get you signing some sentences, okay? All right, so once again, we're in page 213 of your book, page 213. All right, and get your hands ready. Make sure you got your hands ready to go. All right, the first sign we're going to learn is the sign for same. So if 2 things are the same or similar, that's a Y hand shape, side to side. So remember, everything is about visual representation of what you're signing. So if I say my mom and my dad are similar, then I want to set that up. Mom, dad, they're the same. Or me, brother, the 2 of us, we're the same. Or we're the same. Okay, so that's the sign for same. Got that? The next thing we have is a sign for different. So different, and then you'll see but. So vegetables I like, but they got to be cooked good. So but, different. Okay, so once again, the sign for same was a Y hand shape, side to side, same. And then if something's really similar, your facial expression, same. Okay. The next sign we have is fast. There's a couple of signs for fast. You can have an L handshake. Turn it like you're doing the fawns. Hey. All right. You can go fast or fast. And I see both of them, fast and fast. So I can say fast. That car is fast. All right. If something is soft, it is a 5-hand shape, palm orientation down, soft. And once again, you want to show that in your face. So that bed, soft, soft. Okay, soft. Your next sign is hard. This is not if something is hard, like something's hard to do, calculus is hard. This is actually if a substance is hard. So you'll see hard, and sometimes you'll see hard. So hard or hard. If something is hard in regards to like academically, that is a sign for difficult. Okay, so difficult, and then hard or hard. Got that? So 2-hand shape bent, hard, or sometimes you'll see hard, and then difficult. Got that? Your next sign is small. Once again, facial expression, small. Small, if somebody's thin, thin. Small, oh, I saw it. Small. Got that? The next sign is big. You got to show it all in your face. L handshake, bent, big. So that hippo, so sign for hippo, big. Okay. That's an L handshake, turn to the side, bent, big. All right. Your next sign is new. Take your non-dominant hand, palm out, and then your other hand, 5-hand shape, closed, bent in just a little bit, new. This will also be fresh, so new. So new, and then this is old. So old, new, or fresh. Got that? The next sign we have is better. So better, so good, better, best. Okay, the endings ER or EST. So my brother, he's good, but better. Or the sister, she's the best. So from the chin, better, and take it up for best. The next thing we have is worse. So take your 2-hand shape, worse. If you go in several motions, this is to figure out. So worse, figure. And to figure something out, I can change it to an M hand shape, and then this will be the sign for math. So figure out, worse, math. Calculus. All right, the next sign you have is neat. So if you go around, non-dominant hand, dominant hand, if you're going around making everything clean, you're making it neat. So neat or clean. And then one good time is nice. So that's when we have nice to meet you. Clean, nice to meet you. Okay. Sign for dirty, 5-hand shape under the chin, dirty. Okay. We sign this for pig, though pigs aren't really all that dirty. All right. But dirty. So you can have the dirty, like a bag. So that's likely the trash. Throw something in the trash. Dirty. Okay. Something's messy, 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 like filthy. Ugh, dirty, really dirty. All right. That's a 5-hand shape under the chin. Messy. So pig, dirty, messy. All right. Couple more for you. C hand shape. Right from here across, that's a sign for strange. So strange. And sometimes the fun one is a W hand shape, weird. So you can see weird or strange. This is not the sign for stranger. A lot of people go, oh, that's a stranger. If you say that, you're literally calling that person strange, and that's kind of rude. So you might want to go, if it's a stranger, it's just that person I don't know. I don't know that person. That's how you assign a stranger. But if somebody is strange, like a little bit, off a little bit, strange. All right, let's hit our colors really quick. Any questions about any of the signs we went over so far? You can type that in your chat box, and then we'll look at those in just a moment. All right, sign for colors right here on the chin. It's a 5-hand shape, flutter the fingers. Color. So for the different colors, we have right here, 1-hand shape right across the lip, down, red. If you make that a P hand shape, this is K, turn it, P, pink. So you have red, pink. You also have a B hand shape to the side, in the out, blue. Okay, then you have yellow with the Y hand shape. You have black, which is straight across the forehead. Black, if you bend it, it's summer. So black. The sign for white is for the shirts that used to be worn all the time, white. So white, black, blue, red, pink. Next sign you have is orange. You got it, like eating an orange. Orange. Green is a G hand shape. G hand shape, green. Purple is another P hand shape, side to side, purple. Brown is straight down the side of the face with a B hand shape, brown. And you'll see that normally like just one dominant motion, brown. But if you do repeat it, make it small and linear, because if you move it in a circle, it's a sign for beer. So brown, beer. Wine for those who want to know. All right, gray. Take your hands like this, gray. It's kind of a combination of black and white. All right. And then generically in your book, it talks about if something is bright, you have your eyes open, eyebrows up, bright. All right. And then dark, you can't see. All right. So you got some of your signs there. Any questions about any of those signs? I'm just giving you a lot of vocabulary tonight because I want to build you into signing some sentences, okay? So if you just joined us, we're on page now 225. Okay, so we're going to keep moving with a couple more signs just so you have some vocabulary underneath your belt so you can start signing. All right, while I'm doing that, I want somebody to type in the chat box, what's the difference between American Sign Language versus Signed Exact English, SEE, versus Pigeon Signed English? And then versus SimCom. We talked about that in the last video. So what is the difference between ASL, SEE, Pigeon Sign English, and SimCom? And then one more, what was CASE, C-A-S-E? So yeah, I threw a hard question at you right there. I want you to pull up your notes and tell me what's the difference in those different sign languages. All right. For everybody else, let's learn some more signs. Sign for proud. Okay, you got to loosen up. Go ahead and loosen up for me. I know it's a little late. All right, but loosen up. All right, you got to get your facial expressions ready. When I'm teaching my young ones, I get them always in their facial expressions. So I need you to get your face. All right, if you're angry, the number one thing that you look for when somebody's angry in some languages is for the nostrils to flare. So when you're angry, your nostrils flare. So you got to really get your nostrils, make them flare. So person may be angry. Or you got to show this in your face. You're using everything that you can, your forehead, the nose, the eyes, to incorporate the sign. Okay? I say that for a reason because the next sign you have is proud. So if you're proud, depending on how proud you are, take an A hand shape, start about belly button, come up. I'm proud. So I'm proud to be something, or that person was proudful, proud. Okay, you have proud. All right, happy. Please sign it with the happy face because I can't go, I'm happy. That wouldn't make sense, right? So you got to show the happiness. How you going to show it? Cheekbones, happy, happy. 5-hand shape, happy. Okay, so happy. And then sad. Middle finger comes slightly forward, sad, right? Sad. So happy, sad. And you can even poke the lip out. Sad. Angry, I already told you, got to get them nares, that nostril flaring. 5, bent hand shape, angry. So angry, all right? Get to express all that out. If you're scared, got to get a little small, 5-hand shape, Scared. Scared. Right across the face. If you keep it closed fingers, it's dark. So this is dark. This is scared. All right. Confused. You got to look a little confused. So you can start by touching the side of the head. Confused. Or you can go straight to this. Confused. All right. Embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. 5-hand shape. I'm embarrassed. Embarrassed. A lot of things are coming at me. I'm embarrassed. An older sign that I use personally still is you can sign red face, because that's what you see. Red face when you're embarrassed. Red face. Annoyed, you'll see this sign a lot. So it's a 5-hand shape. And in the other hand, like this, annoyed or bothered. Sometimes I see it in between the index finger and the middle finger. So I've seen it like this and like this, but me personally, I sign it like this. Something's bothering you. So bother. All right, we're gonna have some fun with some sentences today now, because you got some signs in you. Worried, I've seen this a couple of ways. So you can be a 5-hand shape closed, worried, worried. In your book, you have worried, and that's fine too. So worried. Trouble is like a fanning motion. Trouble. Cry, of course. Show the tears running down. Cry. Okay. If you're sleepy, I'm just now starting to see this sign, but it's dominant hand here, and it's like you're coming to a close, like sleepy. Okay. An older sign is sleepy or sleep. So I'm sleepy. All right. Mad, you already got that one. Hate, hopefully you don't have to use it too much. 8-hand shape, flick, hate. Hate is directional. So if you just want to say something's awful or terrible, flick up. If you're trying to show some hate towards somebody, hopefully not, you go at them. Hopefully not. Detest, same thing, detest. All right, excited, excited. All right, and just a few more. Nervous, you'll see nervous or the knees knocking, nervous. Bored, this one's the funniest sign ever. You going up there digging for buried treasure because you're bored. All right, but don't actually go in your nostril. Go right here to the side, bored. And sometimes you'll see bored to death. All right, bored. All right, anxious, you already saw. Serious, right here on the chin. I'm serious. I'm serious. Serious. All right. Surprised, right here. Surprised. Oh, that surprised me. Or you'll see shocked. I was shocked. All right. And last two signs, laugh. You'll see laugh. You'll see laugh. Or my favorite, you get them jaws flapping, laugh. And if it's really funny, person rolling on the floor laughing. All right. Good, good, good. All right. So that's your new signs for tonight. Did I have any questions in the chat box for it? No questions? Okay. All right, great. So let's work on a couple of sentences now. Do you remember your numbers, by the way? Do you remember the numbers that we went through? We went all the way through number 20. So make sure you review and go through numbers 1 through 20. All right. And we're going to do a couple of sentences. So let's say that I ran into my friend and I was happy to see them. I ran into my friend and I was happy to see them. So in the chat box, I get you participating. I need you to type it out. So if we're going to say, hey, I ran into my friend, I was happy to see them, what would I sign first? Write in gloss. Gloss is to put sign language to words. So what would be the first thing we would sign? Type it in all caps. What would be the first thing we sign? I ran into my friend and I was happy to see them. What would I put first? What would I sign first? I ran into my friend. I was happy to see them. Okay, so the first thing I would sign is my friend, my friend. I ran into them. I saw them. And I was happy to see them. So happy to see them. Okay. Okay, I see in the box here you said pass. Um, yeah, you are right because I ran into them. So I would probably need to give you more context, so I can be more specific and say, yesterday I ran into my friend. So I would sign yesterday. Yesterday, my friend, I saw them. I was happy to see them. So yeah, good job. All right, let's try another. Let's try another one. Man, I cooked a meal and my kitchen is so dirty. All right, I cooked a meal and my kitchen is so dirty. So the sign for kitchen I haven't showed you yet. The sign for cook. So cook is a cook room. So that's the sign for kitchen. So I cooked a meal and my kitchen is horrible. Okay. Excuse the camera 1 second. So how would you sign that? I cooked a meal and my kitchen is horrible. How would I sign that? Yeah, it's good. All right. So I would sign kitchen. No, you're right. I cooked a meal, so past. So past, cook room, dirty. I need to clean it. All right. That's how you would sign that. All right. And then let me give you one more sentence here. Red is my favorite color. How would I sign red is my favorite color? How would I sign red is my favorite color? So I would sign for favorite, favorite. So I would go red, color, best. Okay, red, color, best. All right, very good. All righty. Any questions? You've done a very, very good job tonight learning your sign language. What I want you to do, I'm going to take a little time here now, is that I want to make sure that you know that the Connecting Signs Augusta, we're changing over to Let's Talk 360 because I have to dissolve Connecting Signs of Augusta. So if you would go ahead and like the Let's Talk 360 page, there we have private groups set up. So you can go ahead and join the group so you can get in a practice video. And what I want you to do, I want you to treat it like a discussion post. So I'm going to give you some homework. And what I want you to do is I want you to post your homework to that Facebook page. If you don't have a Facebook page, then you can use YouTube. But what you'll have to do is you'll have to upload your video to YouTube and just share the link in the comments. But if you are a Facebook user, you go to Let's Talk 360, and then right at the top of the page, it has group, and then you just join that group. I'll approve it, and then you will post your video. And what I really want you all to do is I want you to post your own video and look at 2 other people's videos and put comments on it. Tell me that you understood them. Tell me, no, I didn't quite get your spelling. Tell me what it is, turn your hand more. This is going to be a learning platform. So we're all doing this together. So please make sure that you either do one of 2 things: join the Facebook page, Let's Talk 360, join that group, and you're going to post your homework there. And then you're going to comment on 2 videos of somebody else. Okay. Or if you're not on Facebook, you can upload your video to YouTube and then put it in the comments here. And then other people can turn and look at that. All right. So what your homework is going to be is I'm going to review your numbers again, and I'm going to get your colors. All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to describe what your house or your vehicle or a room in your house, something that you can find that's descriptive. And I want you to describe what it looks like. So I'll give you an example. I'm going to talk to you about my car. So my car, Classifier, if you know it. A car is this color. Okay. 4 wheels. Small, big, medium. Okay. And describe what something looks like. You can talk about your dog. You can talk about a car, your house. But I need you to use your descriptors because we went over descriptor signs today. So I want you to use that and I want you to upload that to the page where everybody else can see it. All right. So that's going to be your homework is to describe something that you have. So your home, a car, a pet. And I want you to upload that so other people can see it. Okay. Any questions for me? Let me check the chat box. Okay. Good, Jocelyn. Let me check Facebook. Anything again? Teresa, what did you want to see a second time? Good, Amara. All right. Any other questions for me? Any questions on the homework or where to upload your homework to? All right. Since we got a couple of minutes, let's review just a little bit more. Let's do a couple more sentences together. I think we can always use a couple more sentences. All right. So how about, let's see the signs that we've covered so far. All right. I have 2 brothers, 1 sister, and they all live in Florida. Let's sign that together. I have 2 brothers, 1 sister, and we all live in Florida. So the very first thing I would sign is what? How would I dissect that sentence? Kitchen, Teresa, is cook, room. That's the ASL sign. Some people will just sign kitchen with a K handshake kitchen. So you'll see cook, room, or kitchen. All right. So once again, that sign, the sentence is, I have 2 brothers, 1 sister, and they all live in Florida. What would I sign first? Can you repeat the homework? It's in the chat box, Stevie. If you don't understand it, let me know and I'll explain it again. All right. You're welcome, Teresa. So I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. They all live in Florida. What will be the first thing I sign? Brothers. Okay. So brothers. So brother 2, sister 1. The 3 of them live where? I would pose a rhetorical question. Where? And I would say Florida. Okay. And then I can put I have, but it's already understood in present tense and I'm talking about them. All right. So one more time, I would say brothers 2. Why is it turned this way? Because I can count them. Brothers 2, sister 1. I can add an additional classifier. The 3 of them live, rhetorical question, where? Florida. So without words, I would sign okay. That's how that works out. All right. Thank you again so much for joining class. Sure, Stevie, I'll repeat it. So it's to use your descriptor signs that we went over tonight. So I want you to describe something that you have, a car, home, pet, your favorite outfit, something that you have to use your descriptor signs. And then I want you to upload that to either Facebook or here YouTube. If you do it on Facebook, on our group on Let's Talk 360, or here on YouTube under the comments. And then 2 people hopefully will put remarks about it. Okay. All righty. If there's no questions, we're going to call it a night. Thank you so much for joining me. And I hope you have a great evening.